but I just wanted to come on here and voice my 2 cents because I'm very irritated at the moment. I know it's been a while since I went live, but the neighbors upstairs are getting on my last nerves, y'all. Like, y'all have no idea. It's one thing to be stomping like elephants, but when you got people slamming doors and throwing shit around like they're fighting each other, like it's a domestic dispute, something needs to be done. I've already emailed my apartments and told them about this noise issue since the police act like they don't want to come out here. Because the police is so sorry. They was like, oh, well, unless it's related to music, they're not going to send a deputy out there because we only deal with noise ordinances. That's the apartment's problem. They would have to handle that. I said, look, I don't know what y'all got going on out here in Virginia, but y'all need to address this mess. I don't know what's going on above me, but this is the second time, and this isn't the first time. This is actually the third or fourth time they've been stomping and throwing shit. I said, I wouldn't have cared if my peace wasn't disturbed, but I would like somebody to come up here and address the bullshit. So they did say that they would dispatch somebody up here to take care of it, but we'll see. I don't know if they actually came or not. All I know is that the people above me are very ignorant and they're very disrespectful because the apartments already addressed them. They already emailed them and everything and told them to stop the bullshit. But if they continue, they're going to have to probably put like a noise violation on them or something. Something's got to get done. But anywho, that's the current situation. I just figured I'd voice my 2 cents on here. As far as the weekend, my weekend's all right. I just been taking it one day at a time. I'm just trying to woo-saw and keep a clear head. There's just so much that's happened in the past few weeks. I'm just trying to make peace with everything happening right now. Besides the chaotic neighbors, um, I'm dealing with a lot mentally and physically. As far as my best friend's passing that I told y'all about before. Um, However, I am seeking therapy from a professional Black therapist. She's a very nice woman. Um, I just wish that my family was more supportive. Unfortunately, they have bigger fish to fry and nobody wants to talk. So I don't bother to reach out to them. They don't bother to reach out to me. I've washed my hands with everyone. Everyone's so damn isolated. It's so sad. But I can't control how people feel about me. All I can do is worry about me and keep it moving, keep going on about my life. But one thing I will say though, I am grateful ever since I moved out here that I met a supportive group of friends that I work with. They're much older than me, and they're very mature. You know, I just like the fact that I could actually talk to people about my own problems and not have to worry about my business being spread out. You know what I mean? Normally, I don't deal with people from work, or I try to keep it, PG or PG 13. But ever since they came out and celebrated my birthday with me, I've very gotten very close to a couple of the women. But it's just a trying time, y'all. It really sucks right now. I just wish that things were better. But one thing I will say that I am also grateful for is the fact that I finally got to meet the in-laws of my best friend that I recently lost, and we've been staying in touch with each other. They actually called me the other night to check on me to see how things are going. I guess they had thought about me and wondered how I was doing. And we had a very long conversation when I first met them a few weeks ago after I delivered some flowers to the family and a sympathy card. Um, I felt good to get acquainted with the family. Hey, Lexi. But, it's just one of those things where sometimes in life you just have to figure out, who's your circle and find a good circle of peace. You know what I'm saying? It may not necessarily be your family, but it'll be someone outside of your bloodline that'll actually be supportive, like my friend was. The neighbors upstairs are chaotic. They keep throwing shit, they keep slamming doors like they're fighting each other. I don't know what their problem is. I don't know if it's just rambunctious children stomping around and running around like crazy, like they in the projects, or if it's the people, like the parents fighting. I don't know. But this has been ongoing for the past couple of days now, and I'm really getting tired of it. I've already addressed the leasing office about it. They said that they already addressed the people, but apparently they don't care. That's why they're being a disruptive and very fucking disrespectful about everything. Hello, welcome. But yeah, I'm just trying to keep my head above water and keep the peace. That's all I'm saying. I just wish that people could do the same, but not everybody can keep the peace around here. And as much money as I pay in rent over here, you would think, as nice as this neighborhood is, it would be very quiet. But now we got some YN, some baby's kids that have moved upstairs. God knows where they came from. And now they disrupting the damn peace. I just don't appreciate the fact that I tell someone to take care of the noise. They still do the same thing. They don't care. I even called the police. I called the police at least 3 times on them already. Police won't even come. They said that that's the leasing office's problem. They said they won't come out unless it's music related, which is crazy to me. I said, so even if it's domestic and somebody's getting their ass beat, you ain't gonna send nobody? He said, yeah, but we can only check. We can only do so much. I can't guarantee you any promises will be made. I said, okay, well, forget y'all. I won't call y'all no more then. And when somebody gets unalived upstairs, it's going to be on you because you decided not to check on the people upstairs that are fighting each other, apparently. But yeah, it's ridiculous. It's different over here. I think because we're a blue state, everybody is on this hippie notion of love, peace, and hair grease. And if it's not affiliated with the city or if it's not affiliated with like gunshots, they're not going to send a deputy out here, which is crazy to me. So I said, people throwing shit around, slamming doors is not a concern. Yeah, it's smashing. Exactly. Oh, yes. Like when I say they have rattling my walls and they're rattling my ceiling, it sounds like someone's throwing shit. It literally sounds like somebody's either fighting or somebody's throwing shit. I don't hear no one screaming, but it sounds like it's very domestic. Yeah, exactly. Like when I say when I first moved to these nice ass apartments, it was nothing but peace and quiet. I never heard any of my neighbors making noises like this. On occasion, I would hear people walking, but they would never stomp or throw shit or act like they're breaking shit. This shit here above me is beyond wild. Like when I say these motherfuckers don't care who they disturb and they go all hours of the night to like 3 o'clock in the morning making this noise, it's pissed me off to the point where I'm losing rest behind it now. How many money? What? What do you mean? What are you talking about? But yeah, I don't know what their problem is, but they gotta go. They gotta get rid of those people. It's terrible. They're really disturbing the neighborhood. They're bringing down the property value, and I don't appreciate it as a taxpaying citizen because again, I pay a lot of money for these apartments and it pisses me off. It really does. These apartments are going for like 14, 15, 1600. Well, I got in for 14, but the last time I checked the website, they're selling the same exact apartment for like 1700 a month. What is your dog? I don't have a dog. What are you talking about? I, what is my job? Office work. I'm just a boring admin person. I don't really have a cool job or whatever. It's just a random office job. What's your job? Being all nosy. Why y'all up in my Kool-Aid? They ain't got nothing to do with the damn topic. Stick to the topic. But yeah, I'm running out of options here because the police won't do shit. They said that they would send someone to check on them to see what's going on, but they can't make any promises. They said if the apartment still won't handle it, they said go to corporate. I said, why would I go to corporate over a damn domestic disturbance? That's your problem. You're the police. I said, that doesn't make any sense. Like, do your job. Stop being lazy and do your fucking job. Then maybe you can save a life. Someone's life might be in danger. I don't know. But no, I'm fine. I'm not sweating anything. It's just that, I don't understand the bullshit. This guy is super nosy talking about how many money do you get for your job. You don't even talk right. That is none of your damn business, whoever you are. I don't know why you're trying to pry into my personal life, but I'm not telling you all that. All you need to know is that I have some chaotic fucking neighbors that don't shut the hell up, and they're very disrespectful, and I don't appreciate the bullshit. I wouldn't have cared if it was throughout the daytime. You can make all the damn noise you want throughout the day. I don't give a damn. But when nighttime comes and I'm trying to relax, I'm trying to be at peace, I'm trying to take a nap or whatever, you need to shut the hell up. I don't care what time it is. If it's after 10 o'clock, you need to be in bed. Period. Yeah, they should inspect the apartment. I get it. I'm the same way. Because I'm just like, I don't understand the nonsense behind this. Respect other people, respect other people's peace. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't take much to, you know what I mean? Like, but anywho, other than that, I mean, I'm chilling. I've been at home all day. I've been doing a little bit of work from home and I'm just trying to relax. Just trying to keep my mind clear at the moment. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just hope that the noise stops. I just want the noise to stop. I'm not asking for much. I just ask that people respect other people's boundaries. What is your favorite food? At the moment, I would probably say pizza because that's all I've been eating on is pizza lately. What is your favorite food? Since you want to ask 21 questions about me, you must be a kid. You sound like a kid. I saw your short and your friend was very beautiful. She looks so young, got her edges done and everything. Such a tragedy. What happened? Yeah, she was very beautiful. I agree. She always kept her hair together. She always loved getting box braids. That's one thing I'll never forget about her. She was well kept, well put together. She was a really good friend. When I say she was a good friend, like we go way back, like call center days. Very good friend. I've been knowing that girl since 2019, since she was at home with her mama, and when she got married, like throughout her lifestyle, it's just like her life was just beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like she had got married about 3 years ago and everything was falling into place for her. I was so happy for her. She had just got this new job right before she passed. She was going to be a personal banker and it just sucks. It really sucks. Oh, you're 7? Oh, yeah, you gotta go, dude. Bye-bye. I'm not talking to no damn 7-year-old. Get out of here. Why do they always do that? Some underage kid always trying to be in some grown folks' business. Get out of here, dude. Anyway, yeah, I'm just taking it one day at a time. Like I said, I'm going through grief counseling. I'm trying not to dwell on my friend's death as much as possible because it makes me sad. It's very painful because when I say it's painful and it hurts, like it hurts. Y'all have no idea. I missed the girl's funeral. I didn't get to properly say goodbye to her. I later found out that she was cremated, so it's all jacked up right now. It's messed up. Hey, Kendi, how you doing? Long time no see. How's your Saturday night going? Oh, appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate that. But I'm okay for the most part, in case anyone's wondering. I took a little bit of break from YouTube for a little bit. I didn't feel like making any posts. I didn't feel like making any funny videos. I wasn't in the mood, to be honest. I was just really, really sad about my friend. I just wish that I could have been there to pay my respects. I just hate that I missed everything. It really sucks. But I was glad that I met my friend. I think I met her about 2 or 3 times since I've been here in Virginia. The first time we met, I'm trying to reminisce of a good memory. We met at the Potomac Mills Mall next door in Maryland. Well, not Maryland, Fredericksburg, which is about an hour and a half from Richmond. And we walked around. She did some shopping, and we went to Cheesecake Factory. We ate Cheesecake Factory, and that was our very first time hanging out. And the only reason it took me so long to hang out with her is because at the time that we were talking, I was still in Texas. She was here in Virginia. So see, Virginia is her home. Texas is home for me. So it was like, I was just so excited to finally meet her in person. It was like we were on pen pal mode. You know what I mean? We would always FaceTime. That girl called me every single day, talking about our ups and downs. And it just felt good, to really know her and, hang out with her and everything. And the second time we met up, she had took me over to the hospital when I had my surgery here. And she was the only person that took care of me that day when I was recovering from surgery. That's why I said she was a real true friend, man. That was a really good friend. Um, I just wish I had more time to spend with her. I hate that her life was cut short. In case you're not aware, she peacefully passed away in her sleep. It was highly unexpected. And she was only 32 years old. But it really sucks. Um, she was just getting her life started, to be honest. Right before she passed, she had just started her new job as a personal banker for some credit union in the town that she lived in. Um, she was just getting all her stuff together, and it really sucks because she planned on having children in the following couple of years with her husband. But yeah, it was just, it's so unexpected, man. It's just, she has so many goals, so many plans. She was very ambitious, very smart black lady, very beautiful. And she actually planned on taking a girls' trip, I think sometime at the end of this year. I think she was talking like December timeframe. But then somebody flaked out. So she said sometime next year she wanted to take another trip. And I was all for it. I told her as soon as I get some PTO, we can go wherever the hell you want to go. But now that plan's changed. But I'm very grateful, even though that I missed everything. And I didn't really properly get to say goodbye. I still paid my respects in a way by meeting her in laws. I'm glad that I finally met her in laws, though. Because, see, her in laws, they didn't have my contact information at the time when I got to Virginia, and they didn't really know me. So I wasn't surprised nobody contacted me when her funeral had passed. But it just sucks the way that I found out was through Facebook. Had I never looked at her page, I would have never known that she was gone. But I'm going to tell you what did it. I felt like the spirit told me to look at her page because when she didn't call me on my birthday, I knew something was wrong. She never misses my birthday. So something in my spirit said, just check her page. And then that's when I found the obituary. I just bursted into tears, couldn't stop crying all night long. But yeah, it's been hard. Um, it's been really, really rough. I'm just thankful that I'm getting grief counseling right now with my therapist, and I'm staying in contact with her in-laws. I'm very glad that I've met them finally, and they're really nice people. They live in the country, but it's just one of those things. It's just like life is short. I try to tell people you got to enjoy life while you can because your time is limited here, on Earth, and with the way everything is going, it scares me. I just had a birthday on the 1st and I just turned 38. I'm almost 40. And knowing that she was only 32, it kind of scares me a lot. So now I'm going to the doctor. I'm getting a full health screening and everything to make sure I'm in good health and good shape and stuff, because I don't know. And speaking of the doctor, I recently found out from my last referral that I did with the vascular surgeon's office is that these spots I kept seeing on my legs, I didn't think nothing of it. I come to find out the surgeon's office told me that the blood circulation wasn't properly flowing on my calves or something like that. I can't remember. But they caused these dark spots on top of my calves. And they said that I have to wear compression socks now, like an old biddy, to make sure I have blood circulation flowing. And they said they come back in about 3 months to follow up to figure out if the veins are properly circulating the blood flow. If they're not properly circulating within 3 months, they're going to stick a big old needle in both of my legs, and I'm not thrilled about it either. But other than that, that's the only issue I have going on with me. Making sure my legs don't get cut off, God forbid. And the crazy part is that I'm not even diabetic. I don't know why I'm having these issues right now. But she explained to me it's something genetic. I guess it's something in my bloodline that I'm not aware of. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm just relaying the message. All I know is that I'm just trying to make it the best that I can out of life. I'm just trying to keep my head up. I'm trying to keep a smile on my face every day when I go to work. It's very hard. I try not to dwell on negative things. I try to stay positive about everything. And all I can do is pray. That's all I can say. I mean, I can't do much. The holidays are coming up, and I'm still debating what I'm going to do. I'm not for sure what I'm going to do right now. I may end up going to Waffle House again like I did last year. Or I might actually go to one of my coworkers' houses. I don't know. I'm still debating. Last year, I went to my people's house as a way to say goodbye to them. I never told them I was moving up here. I just moved in silence and booked it. That's probably why they still have a grudge against me. I don't care though. I'm just still trying to figure out why my sister blocked me on Facebook. I didn't even do anything to her. She didn't even tell me happy birthday this year. I was just like, ooh, she must be really mad at me because I didn't do shit to her. So I was just like, whatever. My therapist said that it's probably just envy. She probably envies my lifestyle. And it could be very well true, but I'm just like, what people have to be jealous of me for? I'm in the poorhouse. I'm a renter. I'm not even a homeowner. Like, I live alone. I'm not doing the family thing, so I don't know why someone would be jealous of me, but it is what it is. I can't control people. I can't control people's emotions. All I can do is pray for them at this point. But yeah, the family is broken. It's hella isolated. It's very sad. I love them, but I just love them from a distance now. I knew when a family didn't give a fuck anymore because my dad, out of all the people who was the closest person to me in my own family, gave me a sob story excuse when I asked him to stay with me the weekend I found out my best friend passed away. And he was just like, oh, baby, last minute flights are so expensive, blah, blah, blah. The government shut down. The flights are crazy. There's delays, there's cancellations. And he wasn't lying. But I'm just like, you know, it's, it's not hard to say you don't want to come. If you don't want to come and you don't want to get risked being stranded in the airport, that's all you have to say. You don't have to make a whole sob story excuse not to come and spend time with your daughter. That's grieving to death, literally. But I said, it's cool, Pops. I won't bother you no more. I know where you stand, and I know where I stand. I'm at the point where I'm just like, everybody's on some bullshit, and that's fine. But it really sucks, and it really makes me sad that nobody, and I mean nobody, in my family is emotionally supportive of all the things that's happening right now. The only people that have been emotionally supportive are my friends, of course. I got friends back in Texas that have been calling me every single day, checking on me. And I'm very grateful for that bond because when I say people really come through, people really come through, especially when it's not your own kinfolk or your own blood. I try to tell people, sometimes your friends be your best family members. It's a real thing out here. But all I can do is hope for the best for them. All I know is that when holidays come, I'm not coming back around there. I'm not parlaying with the fake shit no more. I'm not catering to no more bullshit. I'm just not. I'm at the point of no return. I'm just focusing on me, myself, and I. That's it. If it's not about me, I don't care. I'm at the point where I'm just like, if you want to be around me, if you want to see me, if you want to call me, do that. But I'm not going to give you that same energy that you're not giving me. I can't force relationships with people that don't want a relationship with me. That's the way I look at it now. But anywho, I know you guys are probably tired of me rambling on here. And since nobody's really talking, I'm going to go. I'm going to get off of here. It's almost 11 o'clock. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And y'all take care and have a great weekend. Peace.